In the last episode, Tanjiro was taken by the Slayers for inspection about him carrying a demon with him. Nezuko was taken away from him while he was being inspected by the hashiras. In this episode, we'll see what will happen with his inspection, and will a mysterious person come out? We'll about to find out. Inspection begins. Oi, wake up. Oi, what did I say? TSK. How can you sleep under this pressure? Oi, wake up. The Kakushi slapped the back of Tanjiro's head. He started opening his eyes and was met by a group of people. All of them are looking down at him, and he notices that there's a Kakushi beside him. What a bummer. I heard that someone is carrying a demon and I thought they were flamboyant. This guy is the opposite of that. And now, we'll put this boy on trial. He's been protecting his sister, who became a demon. How brave. Who are these people? Don't talk just yet. Do you even realize the people standing before you? You're under the presence of the hashiras. Tanjiro is confused as to what are the hashiras, thinking that he heard it from somebody, but can't pinpoint who. He soon questioned himself about who there and where he is. As if someone can read his mind, a girl answered his question. This is the Demon Slayer's headquarters, and you are about to be put on a trial, Tanjiro Kamado. Before we start the trial, why don't you tell us the crime you've committed? There's no need for a trial. Protecting a demon is a violation of the code. We have the rights to punish him on our own. We shall behead him with the demon. In that case, let me do it. I will behead him flamboyantly. What? You'll kill such an adorable child. It pains my heart when I think about it. Ah, such a pathetic boy. I feel bad that you've been born in this world. Tanjiro started looking around for his sister, getting worried about what was about to happen. Hey, where are you looking? The hashiras are speaking. These are the 9 highest ranking swordsmen in the Demon Slayer Corps. 10 if you include the Unknown Hashira. Unknown Hashira. Let's put him out of his misery. Yeah, let's do it flamboyantly. Tanjiro didn't care about what they were saying and started looking for Nezuko again. Nezuko, where are you? Zenitsu, Inosuke, Murata-san. Forget that boy. What will we do to Tomioka? Tanjiro looked up and saw a guy sitting on a tree branch. He has heterochromia eyes and a white snake on his shoulder. Seeing him standing there without restraints is giving me a headache. Based on Kocho, Tomioka is just as guilty of breaking the core rules. Don't you have anything to say, Tomioka? Because of me, Tomioka-san is also getting blamed. Oh, what's wrong? He did come of his own will. We'll think of a penalty later. What I'm most interested in is this boy's story. The reason behind him going on missions with a demon despite being a slayer. I'd like to hear an explanation from him. Of course, what he's done is against the rules, but you're aware of that, aren't you? Tanjiro got quiet, looking for a way to answer the questions without offending the hashiras. Tanjiro Kamado, why are you traveling with a demon despite being a slayer? No need to ask. You can take your time, so tell us. She's my younger. Tanjiro started coughing mid-sentence because of dehydration. Shinobu gave him some water with a painkiller, while giving him some advice about his health. The demon is my younger sister. While I was away, my family was attacked by a demon, and she's the only one I can revive. Even if she was turned into a demon, she has never hurt anyone. She'll never hurt humans no matter what. Spare us your stupid ramblings. She's your family, no wonder you're protecting her. I can't believe your story. I, for one, don't believe you. She's been possessed by a demon. Let's kill the child immediately, so she can be free from this world. Listen to me, please. I became a swordsman so I could cure Nezuko. She's been a demon for 2 years, and she hasn't devoured one single human. Your story is spinning around, you idiot. Don't just talk there, and prove it to us with max flamboyance. What was that bird again? Excuse me, I do have my doubts because I just can't imagine the master being in the dark about this situation. Do you think it's okay to deal with him without his permission? The two flamboyant men quieted down about the assumption of that girl. Because of the silence, Tanjiro was able to speak again about his sister helping him with demons, when suddenly, well, you have some fun brewing this situation. Is that the moron slayer that brings a demon with him? Tanjiro noticed that the man with many scars is holding the box where Nezuko is. What the hell are you trying to do? This won't do, Shinazugawa-sama. Please, would you mind putting that box down? Shinazugawa-san, please don't act brashly. What did you say about this demon? That she can help you with demons. You know what we call that, a total delusion, you moron. Shinazugawa pulled out his katana and stabbed the box, stabbing Nezuko in the process. Tanjiro stood up and ran toward the man. Anyone who hurts my sister, Hashira or not, will never get away with it. Is that right? Good for you. Stop it, the master will arrive soon. Tanjiro didn't care and kept on running toward the man. Shinazugawa tried to slash him, but Tanjiro jumped up. He leaned his head back, gaining momentum for his next move. A loud crack was heard. Tanjiro just headbutted Shinazugawa, resulting in him bleeding out of his nose. The two of them fell, and everyone was quiet until someone giggled. Pardon me, damn you, if you can't tell what's the difference between a good demon and a bad one, you should just quit being a hashira. You little, I'll destroy you, the master has arrived. Everyone quoted down and looked at the two girls, waiting for their master to come out. So good of you to come, my beloved children. The two girls assisted their father to walk out of the dim room, so everyone can see him. Good morning, everyone. The weather is nice for today. It pleases me that we made it to our semi-annual Hashira meeting with no personnel changes. Tanjiro was looking at the master, wondering what happened to his face when suddenly his head was slammed to the ground. He was shocked and hurt, but once he saw everyone kneeling, he got the answer. I am pleased to see you in good health, master. I fervently pray for your good fortune. Thank you, Sanemi. I wanted to say that. If I may, master, before we start the Hashira meeting, would you mind enlightening us about this swordsman, Tanjiro Kamado, chaperoned by a demon? He doesn't have any sign of intelligence, but he's speaking so formally now. I apologized for startling you all. About Tanjiro and Nezuko, I've sanctioned their situation, and I'd also like you all to accept it. Even if it's what you desire, master, I can't agree to it. I flamboyantly opposed as well. A demon slayer traveling with a demon is unacceptable. I shall do what it is you wish, master. I'm fine either way. I'm going to forget anyway. I won't trust them. In the first place, I loathe demons. Although I respect you with all my heart, that's an incomprehensible notion, master. I oppose it with everything I've got. The Demon Slayer core mission is to annihilate demons. I request that you penalize both Kamado and Tomioka. Silence filled the air after the declaration of the Hashira's feelings. Ubuyashiki smiled and asked for a letter. This is a letter received from a former Hashira. Sakanji Arikodaki. I shall read you an abridged version. Hinako read the letter that Arikodaki wrote, explaining that Nezuko has never hurt any humans for the 2 years till this day. He also said that if Nezuko did eat or assaulted any human, he, Tanjiro, and Tomioka will commit seppuku. Tanjiro started tearing up after he heard this letter. So, what if they commit seppuku? If you want to disappear, then go ahead, for all I care. It's no guarantee, not by a long shot. Shinazugawa is right. If she kills and devours humans, there is no coming back from that. It won't bring back the lives that were lost. You do have a point. In that case, master, we can't guarantee that she won't attack human. We can't prove it. That said, we also can't prove that she will attack humans. Shinazugawa gasped from that. The fact is that Nezuko has refrained from devouring humans for more than 2 years, and also that 3 people are risking their lives for her. To reject this notion, those who reject it must offer an even more convincing argument. Do you all have the will to do so? Shinazugawa and Rengoku gulped at the statement made by their master. Also, there's something I'd like to relay to you, my children. Tanjiro here has met Kibutsuji. Everyone gasped. They can't believe that this boy who carries a demon girl with him has met the demon who they've been trying to look for. No, impossible, even when no Hashira has ever crossed paths with him. You mean this kid? What did he look like? What about his powers? Where did this take place? Did you battle him? What was Kibutsuji doing? Did you find his stronghold? Hey, answer me, Shinazugawa said as he's shaking Tanjiro's head. Shut up, I asked him first. First, tell us what powers Kibutsuji has. The master raised his pointer finger to his mouth, signaling everyone to be quiet. Everyone did and fixed their sitting position. Kibutsuji has sent pursuers after Tanjiro. Though his purpose may simply be to silence him, now that he's given himself away for the first time, I don't want to let go. I also believe something's happening to Nezuko that Kibutsuji never saw coming. Can you understand? Everyone was quiet for a bit until Shinazugawa spoke again. No, I don't understand at all, master. If it's a human, I'll let it live, but a demon. Not after all the things that the demon slayers have gone through. Not after so many people lost their lives. It's unacceptable. Shinazugawa pulled out his katana to cut his arm, his blood splattering all over the garden. Hey, what are you doing? You're soiling the garden. Master, I will prove it to you myself. The sheer ugliness of a demon. Sanemi slammed the box to the ground, his arm hovering over it, making his blood drip. Hey, demon, it's time to eat. Sink your teeth in this. Tanjiro started struggling, wanting to stop the man in front of him. Nezuko on the other hand is smelling the blood and started scratching the box. No need to force yourself to hold back. Just show us your true colors, and I'll obliterate you right here. Nezuko, Shinazugawa, it's no good doing it in the sunlight. You have to go to the shadows, or the demon won't show its face. Master, please forgive this discourtesy. Sanemi jumped up towards the room where their master is. The room is dark, so the demon can show its face. Sanemi stabbed the box again while Tanjiro complained. His scream got cut off when Obanai elbowed his back. Come out, demon. Look, it's the human blood you love so much. I can't breathe. I can't move. Sanemi opened the box, letting the demon outside. Nezuko comes out, showing herself in front of everyone. The hashiras are looking at the scene in front of them with fierce eyes, not wanting to blink, so they wouldn't miss any seconds. Nezuko looked at Sanemi's arm, clearly drooling at the human's blood. She just stared at it intensely, trying to control herself. What's wrong, demon? Come on, you know you want it. Obanai kept on digging at Tanjiro's back. Shinobu noticed this and spoke. Iguro-san, you're digging into him too hard. Ease up a bit, please. I'm only holding him down because he's trying to move. Kamado-kun, if you use your breathing techniques while your lungs are being squeezed, your veins will burst. His veins will burst. I like it. Sound flamboyant. Come on, start bursting. Mitsuri looked at the tall man with concern and admiration. Poor soul, such a weak, pathetic child. Namu Amida Batsu. Sanemi's blood kept on dripping in front of Nezuko, while her fist is bleeding from clenching it so hard. Tanjiro started groaning, gaining some momentum to break out of his restraints. Obanai's hand was grabbed by Jiu, the blue-eyed man glaring at him. Nezuko. Nezuko started remembering her family, her brothers and sisters, her mother's words, and even her father. She remembered what she promised to Urikodaki, that she will never hurt humans and only protect them. She remembered all of those and gained the courage to look away from Sanemi's arm with disgust. What just happened? The demon girl turned her back in disgust. Although she'd been stabbed 3 times by Shinazugawa-sama and despite the flaunting of his bloody arm in her face, she restrained herself and did not bite. So now, it's been proven that Nezuko won't attack humans, right? Tanjiro gasped, while Obanai snatched his arm back from Jiu, glaring and protesting about what the man did. Tanjiro, I'm sure that even after this, some can't accept Nezuko. You must prove it to them starting now. That you and Nezuko can fight as demon slayers. That you can be useful. Tanjiro bowed down, utterly confused as to why the man in front of him is making him feel this way. Go out and defeat a 12 Kazuki. Do that, and you'll be accepted by all. And it will give more weight to your words. Nezuko and I will defeat Muzan Kibutsuji. Nezuko and I will do it for sure. Strike with the sword that will stop the chain of grief. As you're ill-equipped to do so right now, Tanjiro, let's start by defeating a 12 Kazuki, alright? Yes, sir. Everyone started giggling, holding their laughter, shocked about the sarcastic comment their master gave. While Tanjiro is dying of embarrassment. It goes without a saying that the hashiras of the Demon Slayer Corps have phenomenal skills. After training themselves to death, they have defied death, and they've also defeated 12 Kazukis. Yeah, a good attitude to have. That is why hashiras receive respect and preferential treatment. So, Tanjiro, mind your manners when you speak. Why yes, sir. One more thing. Sanemi, Obanai, don't torment the younger ones too much. As you wish, as you wish. Tanjiro, we have concluded our business with you. You may step back. Shinobu raised her hand and offered to keep Tanjiro in her house. Her Kakashi's coming in and taking the siblings away. Now then, let us begin the Hashira meeting. Hold on a second. Come back here. Please allow me to headbutt that man covered in scars. I gotta. Shut up. Keep your mouth shut. I gotta headbutt him as many times as he stabbed Nezuko. Headbutting isn't a violation of the core rules, right? Tanjiro kept on struggling and trying to get to Sanemi. Before Muichiro can hit him with rocks, a gush of wind came. Every rock in the garden started flying, and the hashiras are trying not to be blown away. The wind stopped, and they looked around just to see a weird person. Ha, who are you? Why is this person here? Why do you look like that? Are you an enemy? They saw a person covered in so much fabric. The yukata is reaching the floor, you can't see any skin from them. Even their face is covered with a mask and a hat. No one can't comprehend who this person is, they only know one thing. That this person is a slayer because of their katana. What just happened? The blood hashira just came. OYN. How are you? Everyone gasped at what their master said. The blood hashira. So, the unknown hashira is real. They saw the blood hashira bow down to their knees, taking off their hat as a sign of respect. They saw the hair of the hashira. Their hair is in a specific hairstyle that they can't explain. Blood hashira. You're the unknown hashira. What's your full name? How does your breathing work? How old are you? How long have you been a slayer? Why are you hiding from us? Why are you covered in fabric? Is that your uniform? Where have you been this whole time? Tanjiro was shocked at how fast the questions are coming in, even the Kakashis stopped restraining him. You. Me. Yes you. Leave. Eek. Hurry. The Kakashis bowed down at YN and took Tanjiro with them. Fear is an understatement, it feels like they're gonna die from the order. Tanjiro, say my greeting to Tamayo. Master. Sorry that I'm late. It's okay, YN. It's been a long time since I saw you. Furthermore, it's nice to hear your voice again. I'm happy about that. I apologize for ruining the garden. Not only that, but I'll let my apprentices help with the cleaning. Go ahead. The hashiras are shocked at how casual their conversation is. They can't believe that someone is conversing with their master like this. The absurd thing is that this hashira ignored them. They didn't answer any of their questions. Now then, master, we shall resume the meeting. Yes. Let's start. The unknown hashira kneeled beside Jiu, and they noticed how tall this hashira is. They must be taller than Gyome. Is this their real height? Or are they just wearing heels? They can't tell because of their long yukata. Everyone, stop focusing on me, focus on the master. Everyone felt shivers run down their spine and everyone stopped looking at the unknown hashira. Ubuyashiki started talking and resumed the meeting.
싶을 뿐이야.